All right. So you've probably already followed the steps, but I'll go through them one more time. You're going to click on My Classes when you log in, and of course, go to your science course. We're going to be getting into the Unit A Physical Properties Lab. So the first thing you want to do is go to Content, that's up in the green bar right here. And once you get into Content, on the left, you'll find Unit A Matter, and you're going to click on that. Once you get into matter, you can also scroll down on the left side to find it, or you can scroll down in the main page here to find the lab that we're going to be doing, which is the A14, A15 Physical Properties Lab. Same as the last one, you're going to have the lesson introduction, you're going to have the background, the investigation is actually where the lab happens, and then you'll have the submission folder for after you finish the lab. So we're going to click on investigation, and you'll notice same thing as the last one. You can download the lab report, the physical properties lab.docx right there. You're going to open that, have it in a separate window, and then you're going to stay in here to continue the rest of the lab. So when I click over to page 2, again, this talks about what are the identities of the unknown metals. This is the purpose of our experiment, is to identify the unknown metals. Moving forward, you'll notice that we will have the lab. Now, all this is selectable. I'm going to make it big for right now so that you can see that we have 3 different cubes, silver, tungsten, and platinum, and they are named. We also have, and mine are up here in the top, unknown number 1, unknown number 2 that I'm just going to drag out, and little unknown number 3. All right. You have to perform the same function for all of these and then put this information in your data table. I'm just going to start with platinum, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to drop it onto the scale right here. Now this gives me 2 pieces of information. Number 1, it gives me the mass in grams, which you would record in your data table. Secondly, it gives me the height of the cube in centimeters. And so if we're reading, I can see it starts here at 0, goes up half a centimeter, 1 centimeter, and then I'm just counting by tenths right now. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5 centimeters. So I know that the side of this cube is 1.5 centimeters. You would record that in your data table. You would repeat that for all the 6 different cubes. From there, it's actually a very simple matter of doing some math. So you would just have to calculate the volume of each. So you take the height that you measured and you multiply that by itself 3 times, length times width times height. So then you'll get your volume. The last step is to take the mass of each cube and divide it by that cube's volume. So in the case of platinum, I would take 72.4 divided by the volume of the cube. That will give me the density of the cube. By doing this, you'll be able to compare the density of the unknowns. So they're different sizes, but again, density is one of those cool properties. It doesn't matter how much of a thing you have, is the density will still be the same. If I have a drop of water, the density of that water is the same as if I have 10 gallons of that water. So you can use the density to compare and see, is number 1, is that silver, tungsten, or platinum? Number 2, is that silver, tungsten, or platinum? And number 3, which one is it?